Hello and welcome to Why We Lead, educating today's warfighters to be modern and effective military leaders.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today to Why We Lead. This is going to be video number 4, and we're going to see from General Brown, who's going to be the next Chief of Staff of the Air Force, replacing General Goldfein. He's going to be talking about team building and essentially how to lead yourself as well. And he kind of starts out with leading yourself and why that's important, because in all honesty, you cannot pour from an empty cup into other people. So you have to take care of yourself first. And you do that by some of the previous videos we've talked about through reading, continued education, the pillars, spiritual, fitness, etc. And then he goes into how to build your team. So what I think he means by this is he's going to talk about some numbers on a scale of 1 to 10, and 1 being something that you're really bad at or something that you're probably never going to be good at, and 7 or 8 is what you're really good at, and to get to be a 10 you really need to do a lot of study and devotion to that. So he's going to kind of walk through that, and then he's going to talk about some superheroes in which if everybody was a 7 or 8 or a 10 in the superhero realm, then it would kind of just be a hodgepodge of just kind of ordinary folk. Well, if you get a team together, say you're good at writing, for instance, and you're an 8 at writing, well, if you continue your education with writing, maybe you'll get to be a 10, but you'll never be really good at, say, video editing or something. Maybe you're a 2 at that. So you want to surround your team with people of like numbers, like 7, 8s, to eventually, where you as the leader can get them to a 10 and prosper as a team.
Pick up a couple extra damn steps, but don't completely change. You get put in a position of leadership because of who you are. So don't go change. Second one there is a scale of 1 to 10. I'd like to say on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're a 2, you're never going to be a 10. Fact, 50% of the world is below average. 50% of the people in this room right now, or that are streaming live, are below average. If I had somebody on stage with me, one of us would be below average. But the question is, below average at what? And so all that self-reflection you've had, all those failures you've had, all those successes you've had, help define the areas that you're a 2 at, and those that you're probably closer to a 10 at. And I really believe is if you're a 2 at something, you can work really, really hard to get yourself to a 3, 4, or 5. And you can be average or just below average. Or you can find something that you're a 6, 7, or 8 at and work really hard at those and make yourself closer to a 10. But I believe if you're something you're a 2 at, figure that out, give up. Hire somebody else who's good at that to be part of your team. And then work really hard in areas that you're good at to make yourself an 8, 9, or a 10. I have a picture of the Avengers up there. And really part of that self-reflection is, and think about what is your superpower? What superpower do you have, and what superpowers do you want from the members of your team? If the Avengers all had the same superpower, they wouldn't be the Avengers. They'd be a hodgepodge of one-trick ponies. And what you really want to do is actually build a team that has a diverse set of superpowers.
So I wanted to show you that video because obviously he is somebody that has succeeded in his career. Though in the beginning of the video on YouTube, he talks a lot about how much he had failed previously. But with all that being said, I know a lot of people don't have the ability to pick the team that they're with, but it's important as a leader to be able to pick the things that your people are good at and then highlight those items as opposed to all the negative things, which is really easy to do. So hopefully you learned something today. If you ever have any feedback, go to whywelead.org and then leave me a feedback via email. Thanks so much. Have a good day.